You've never thought about buying a violin on eBay or Marketplace. There are so great deals online, but it could be pretty dangerous. Today I show you how dangerous it could be. Stay tuned and watch out. Hello, back again. This is Edgar. Today in front of the computer, and we will check out here a violin of a friend of mine, Violinmaking, who bought this instrument online and he wants to know what it is and what I think about it. He has also a nice, very sparkling YouTube channel with very interesting content. Very curious what it will be. No idea. Let's see.
At Touch-Up Plays. During this video call, we have created a situation similar as we face while visitors ask me generic questions. Violinmaking is a professional musician who has chosen to perform as a complete innocent. He knows very well all about violin maintenance and what it takes to make it sound.
Hello, how are you doing? Violinmaking. That's great. I'm very nervous here, meeting you live. This is nice. What's up?
It's really an honor to be able to see you. I mean, you're probably one of the greatest violin makers in Cremona, Italy.
Thank you. If you say it, it will be like this. I don't know. I'm getting red here.
So, as a professional violinist, one thing I always wonder is, what can I do to make my violin sound better? I have my violin here. Could you tell me what I can do in order to improve the quality of my sound?
Immediately my eye goes right to the bridge, into the strings, into all this rosin. Is this really your violin?
It is my violin, yeah. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace.
Ah, okay. This is so. But you're a violinist. You play on a violin bought on Marketplace.
I paid some money for it. I think it looks nice, so I definitely tried it. It sounds nice. I can even play something.
Okay, let's hear it. Okay, I think, I don't know, from this side it seemed like I don't have loudspeakers, or it doesn't really sound that good. I just go straight forward. For me it sounds like a small bird, you know, it's beep, 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 beep. It's certainly not a projecting sound, yeah.
So you're saying I got scammed?
No, I don't say that, but certainly I don't believe it that this is your daily violin. You, as a musician, make your living with this violin. I think the audience would be disappointed.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the thing. This is an old violin. The label says it's Vaughn, so it has to be a Vaughn, right?
I don't think that it's this old, you know, especially when I look at this scroll. It's not very old. I'm sorry to tell you that. I don't have it in front of me. This is not an old instrument. This is like a few years old, but maybe 20, 30 years maximum. What it says inside, especially on Marketplace and eBay, there are so fancy names inside that you should not go by the label. The label is something you can put in a minute, you know? A real Vaughn would cost hundreds of thousands.
What can I do to make it look like an authentic Vaughn?
Wow, it's getting... No, hold on. You're rushing too quick, okay? This is too much. We started, what can a musician do to have it perfectly sounding, right? And before you showed up the violin, my first thing, but while you were asking, was already to keep it clean. Keep strings clean, so there's no rosin on it. The rosin attracts the dirt, and the dirt makes the string then also heavier. It's true that the bow sticks better on the strings, but it doesn't really help to make a free sounding sound. And the next thing I see on your instrument, well, beside that there is the rosin rust doesn't really influence the sound, but just shows me that it hasn't been cleaned very much after being played. And this is the next step, that you sometimes slow down, sit down as a musician, and you look at your own instrument, and when you look at it, then certainly you have the desire, at least me as a violin maker, that you clean a little bit with a microfiber cloth, something like this, you know, or I have them also with my name on it, you know, I love it very much, my name, you know. but I can understand if you don't have it with your name, then you could take one of mine with my name. So if you clean it, then at least this mechanical part, a little bit like the piston in an engine, is free going up and down and the strings are vibrating. Next thing, the bridge here is too thick. This bridge has not been made how it should be. And so it's very, very thick on the upper side. The distance of the strings are wrong. Another thing which isn't really increasing the sound of your violin. And next thing what I see is when you look at from the side that this bridge is tending to be towards to the front. It should actually be a little bit more to the back side and divide this angle in 2 equal parts. In your case, this doesn't do it. So you have to put it on your lap. And then with the fingers, yes, like this. Yeah, you as you can see, you're already almost a violin maker. And then only the upper part, you push it slightly to the back side.
I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. That's why most musicians don't do it.
All right.
Yeah.
So the reason why I like it bent, it's you know, you come from Italy. I wanted to replicate the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh, that's a very nice. I just had my friends here. They were at Pisa, very impressive. But now, even the Tower of Pisa, they now have bent it back a little bit. So try to bend it a little bit back, you know?
Sure.
It's getting better. Keep on doing. Now, this whole process, if it was really worse, I even say that you should do every day a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
People then say, yeah, you have to put some pencil on the top of the bridge. It's all crap because no bridge is allowing the string to slip over it. You have to continue a little bit more, but that's okay. Yeah, the direction is our aim. Yeah.
One thing I really don't like is that you're body shaming my violin. You know, I think it's offensive to me.
Ah, okay. Some customers, even happens here in my workshop, that's at the very beginning they are offended. Then over the time, the more they know me and then they hear the result, the more they love me. It will apparently happen the same way to you, you know? Keep on doing what I tell you and then later on you try play it again, okay? Sure. Right now we have it like this.
I love you, Edgar.
Oh, really? Ah, no, I'm getting here red, you know? This I didn't expect, you know?
Okay, so I think I adjusted it a bit.
I didn't know. This is really, it looks already very good. But still, this bridge, what you have on your violin, is not good. You have to go to a violin maker and have it at least adapted better. A good sounding violin is a little bit like Formula One, yeah? All the unnecessary stuff away. You only want one thing, that it vibrates, and the better it vibrates and everything vibrates of the whole entire body of your instrument, even if it's bought on marketplace, then it will also project.
I think I know what you're saying. You know, since you said that the bridge can be a little unstable, I'm wondering, can I use like glue?
Thick gel, this is really nice. I have for people like this who propose to glue on the bridge so it doesn't move anymore. Super glue, you know? No.
My violin sometimes gets a lot of out of tune, especially that it's cold out here in Canada, and the pegs, you know, get slide. What I like to do is when I get it really well in tune, I drop a few drops of super glue on the pegs right here, and it doesn't move anymore, and it stays like forever in tune. So call me a genius.
That's really super good, huh? But I heard that somebody who plays the guitar on a guitar, maybe a rock guitar, and after the concert they throw it away. Super glue is something you do never use on a bow string instrument, especially if it's made by hand, okay? Because it's not reversible, and every kind of glue you cannot reverse or take it away is poison, yeah? You're destroying art. You would never go to Mona Lisa and glue it together with super glue, yeah? So same thing with your precious Vaughn violin, no super glue.
Okay, sounds good. What else can you tell me about my violin that could make it sound even better?
To sound it make it even better now, it's a little bit difficult, but one thing, for instance, the distance from here to the bridge, if you could measure it, like with a ruler, do you have like a ruler like this?
I always have a ruler in handy.
Yeah, no, that's good. Even the transparent, and then you just measure from here to there.
Okay, the size is pretty small compared to maybe other average violins. This is 5 centimeters.
It should be 5.5, 5.466 would be the ideal measurement. So in 5 millimeters at least, maybe even 6 millimeters, you have the whole tailpiece, you have to move it down. For a musician, it's pretty difficult, but you're a violin mechanic, you make that like nothing. You pull down the strings, take off the tailpiece.
Hold on, you're getting a little bit way too personal there. You know, first you're telling me the size is small, and then you're telling me to pull everything down. Edgar, I think we're going a bit too far here.
Really? But if you want to that it sounds bigger, you have to increase the distance. The more they know me, the more they love me.